That's why they're dangerous, because they can think. So the idea of training and putting these huge words onto the training, the mental aspect of the dog is a little bit different from me because I come from a place where if you build a relationship with the Rottweiler, not the Rottweiler, and we'll talk about why I call it the Rottweiler because it's the original dog. And I see people breeding Rottweilers today. The Rottweiler is the complete dog, the one that is willing to work, the one that wants to work, doesn't have to be pushed to work. A lot of things in a Rottweiler are supposed to be done naturally, natural instincts, and we're supposed to curve those things, direct those things into the environment in which we want to have with them. So when I think about character as it relates to temperament, a dog that can think, a dog that is willing to push himself past it, past the things that you want him to do, that he's wanting to do. For example, a lot of people talk about anatomy, but you never hear them talk about the brain as part of the anatomy of the dog. A dog can run 5 miles, but you want him to go 7, and his brain will say, no matter how you feel, no matter how your legs feel, you can do the 7, and he's running it just as hard, and he'll fall out if you take him too far. But at the same time, what I've noticed about Rottweilers, unlike a lot of dogs, they'll only bump their head so many times, right? Well, the Rottweiler is smart enough that he'll only do it or run up to it once or twice. And when he sees an opening, he can go around it,
Yeah.
to get to you, right? Because they're supposed to be agile to do that. And I think that's part of their character, and that's supposed to be natural. When you talk about temperament, temperament is the makeup of DNA and genetics, right? You have some dogs that are just naturally mean, aggressive dogs. They both work hand in hand together because, as with humans, their interaction with humans, they have to work hand in hand together. They have to be able to think on their own. Not just like some of the smaller breeds or the hound breeds just to bark just to be barking. I think we put a cap on just how special the Rottweiler's character and temperament is. They're very intelligent dogs, way far beyond what you can imagine. They're problem solvers. That's why they're dangerous, because they can think.